at the Democratic National Convention here in Chicago, and we're joined by Indian-American Congressman Ro Khanna, who's been very involved with this entire process. He was the campaign co-chair for Biden, and he's still involved in the Kamala Harris campaign. You're still in the finance
I was
committee?
on the advisory board for President Biden and still on the advisory board for Vice President Harris.
Congressman, just trying to get a feel of it. I mean, we saw both the Obamas speak last night. I'm talking to a lot of people. What's your feel on this election? And, on Kamala Harris's chances to win this election?
Well, it was an inspiring speech. Barack Obama talked about an aspirational vision for the country as a cohesive multiracial democracy. And there's no one who's at his league. He's such an inspiring figure. It is going to be a fight. We're still the underdog, but we've got a fighting chance. And the important thing is that we do everything we can to mobilize this country to bring change.
What are the key messages that you want to deliver from the platform of the from the platform of the DNC? I mean, we haven't really heard a lot about immigration, and that's an important topic for Americans. We haven't seen that in the last 2 days. Do you think Americans want to hear Democrats talk about immigration, economy, inflation?
Well, we want to talk about the economy, about bringing manufacturing back, of leading in high tech. But I have been the leader on the EAGLE Act, which is to say that when people are in the United States for so long, working here, contributing here, they should not. They should have a path to a green card. They should have a path to citizenship. That's good for the American economy, and I am leading to get rid of the country caps that are preventing that. I have also done a lot of work to make sure that people who are contributing to America, that they don't have to wait years to be able to get a business visa or to be able to visit and represent Silicon Valley. So I'm a real leader on those issues, and I hope we'll get it done.
Now, the polls say that this is going to be, dead heat, especially in the swing states. What messaging do you think you guys need to do in the next 70 days or so to get the independent voters on your side?
It's the economy. We've got to show that we're going to bring good paying jobs. We're going to bring the jobs of the future. We're going to help people with their medical debt, their credit card debt, their student debt, to provide relief so they can have the American dream. They can support a family. They can have a car. They can have a place to live. They can take some time off. It's all about the economy for the middle class.
Kamala Harris is half Indian, know. A lot of people are obviously looking at that. What does that mean for immigrants in this nation? You being also, an Indian American, what does it tell to the story of her to all the immigrants in this nation?
It's a wonderful story. It's a story about the American dream, her being a woman, her being African American, going to a historically black college and university, her mother being Indian American. It's a beautiful story, and it shows that this country is open to people of all different backgrounds, and this is why we need to win.
And one last question. What would you say there was a poll that came out that a lot of Indian Americans are moving away from Democrats, about I think 52% only from 75% back in 2016.
Where was that?
I think this was an India diaspora poll that I saw. What would you tell to those Indian Americans who are moving away from Democrats and trying to vote for Trump or the Republicans?
I would say that look at the leadership in Congress. We have led people like me on immigration reform, on saying that if you're an immigrant who's contributing to technology, to manufacturing, to construction, that you shouldn't have a country cap, that you should have a path to a green card and citizenship, that we should not have this backlog of years to come to the United States. Look at our leadership on the U.S. India relationship. I have led the delegation to strengthen the defense and economic relationship. And my hope is that the Indian American community will respond to that.
No, because you invoked that. One last question. Do you think India-U.S. relationship will change if Trump gets elected?
I hope that it's going to continue and as a strong relationship, because America and India are strategic allies on defense, on the economy, on being democracies, and I'm going to push to strengthen it regardless of who's president.
All right, thank you so much,
Thank
Congressman.
You,
thank you.